Hi, I'm Cynthia de Lorenzi with Success in the City, reporting today from the most incredible conference of the year that goes on in Washington, D.C. It's called Get Radical, and it's hosted by Doreen Rainey. It's a personal friend of mine. She's also a friend and a client of this beautiful, gorgeous woman I'm sitting next to, Allie Brown, who does not know me but kind of knows me. We've been at the same place at the same time, but you know, it's a big world, it's a small world. And I begged Doreen to let me have 5 minutes of your time, because one thing we do at Success in the City and Get Radical is we talk about success and how to get radical and make it change. And you are, number one, Doreen Rainey's coach. See, coaches have coaches.
Yep.
And I wanted to talk about a few minutes of your time just to share, what are you talking about and thinking about? What's going on with your clients? What's resonating in Allie Brown's world today? And if you don't know who Allie Brown is, she's one of the most formidable, I would say, influencers in this country today for women in business.
Thank you. How do I follow that up?
I don't know.
Phenomenal.
I don't know.
Well, it's interesting because, you know, this all started, this started by me being unhappy being an employee 11 years ago and walking out and starting my own business. And what I've seen over the last 11 years, I mean, in my own growth, but also looking at other women, is I've never seen a more incredible time that women are stepping into their power. I mean, first of all, the Great Recession caused a big shift that women are now more than half the workforce. We're starting businesses more than ever before. And, you know, I reached success with my own business, and I love that today I now mentor, you know, hundreds and hundreds of women around the world and their businesses also. And I'm seeing this time that women can finally just embrace who they really are. And the new feminism is about options. Whether you want to work at home with your baby on your lap or you want to go create an empire, it's really the best time because the playing field's level now with technology, low-cost startup methods like social media, all these ways to market without having to you don't need an office, you don't need a lot of funds to get started. I think it's just an incredible time. So today I'm here to talk about that and actually how women, a lot of women though don't choose to step up, and they really have to make that choice. They have to say, I'm worth it, it's time for me to do this, not only for themselves and their families, but actually for the world.
You know, I think that that's really, right now, the conference is going on, and when we walked out of the room, earlier, we were talking about fear and using fear as your motivator. Don't use it as your stopping point. And I could not agree with you more. One of the things that's happening now in this country, there's a revolution happening now. Women are growing and starting businesses. They have to overcome fear. And a bad economy, which a friend of mine said this to me, was that a bad economy can be a great business consultant. And you think about it, if you're already in business, you've got to make adjustments in your business.
You work smarter.
You work smarter. You've got to, those things you maybe let go, the person you should let go, or whatever, you make those tough decisions.
Yes.
It's a perfect time now to start a business.
It is.
But now I follow you on Twitter and everything, and you shared this, a gift with me this week that was, you know how something happens and it comes in your mailbox just the perfect time? You shared 30 seconds of your video walking on the beach last week. And you said something that I thought was really interesting, and I'm going to just ask. You said, you know, you're really doing thinking a lot right now, and you're thinking about life changes. You want to share with us any thoughts you have?
Well, the changes were spawned by me filming Secret Millionaire, which
I wanted to ask you about that too.
Which is coming up on April 10th. I'm excited about the finale.
Show?
It's ABC primetime, Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
Is it this? Are you in this coming Sunday?
April 10th.
April 10th.
The finale.
You've got to turn in April 10th to see the finale of Secret Millionaire.
It's an amazing show, and I'll tell you what, the big change for me was, you know, I think success is a journey, it's not a destination. And I think there are times in your life where success means something to you, and then it may turn into something else.
Absolutely.
And I can't give away all the details, but it's shifting a lot for me now. And one thing the show, well, to tell you a little bit about the show, it was exciting because last year ABC contacted me, and my team said, you know, they reported the news to me, and I said, well, that's exciting, it's TV. And they said, well, you have to live undercover in poverty for a week on welfare wages.
And you always think, my first time on TV, I want to live in poverty under a bridge.
Survive on welfare wages, volunteer in some hard situations, and give away $100,000 of your own money. And I'm like, whoa, this is heavy stuff. I need to really process this. And, you know, I feel like I do a lot of service with the women I work with already, and I knew this would only expand my awareness of how to help women at all levels, even the ones who've really hit rock bottom. And I said yes, and the experience changed my life. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more service work in the future and making some changes to simplify my life in order to do that, and just having more time and space in order to work with some more people, like kind of on the ground.
You know, it is amazing how we're all empowered to touch and shift and make changes. And when we give of ourselves, and we have a saying at Success in the City, it's called, the open hand of giving is always full. And have you not found that to be true?
It's really true.
You give everything you have, and then there's always more to give away.
But you know what, though? A lot of women, I think, are such givers. And when they're getting started in a business, I tell them, you need to meet your own needs first. Because I would never have been able to reach this point that I could give so much and so openly and freely and make these changes in my life if I had not built myself up to a certain point. And this may not have to be for everybody. For me, that's what had to happen. I knew I had to reach a point that I was like, okay, I can do this on my own. I mean, I'm single. I'm also single in the city. And I had to reach a point that I knew I bought my house on my own, and I bought that car on my own. And, you know, I wanted to reach those milestones. And then I turned around and said, okay, what's this really about? From success to significance. Let's look at how to really use this to make some changes.
Success to significance. That is powerful.
Significance in the city.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just, we got to have
TM, I'm trademarking that.
Yeah, no, I got to, no. But whenever I steal an idea, I always give credit to, and I always tell people so they have an opportunity to object. That's really brilliant. I really want to thank you, number one, for flying in from California to join us for this conference, this important conference. I want to thank you for what you give of yourself every single day to women around the world who are bravely stepping out to start their businesses, to grow their businesses, and sometimes it is just, and you're brilliant. I mean, if you can, go to AllieBrown.com and sign up for a newsletter. It's amazing. I did.
I also have a free CD there called Top 10 Secrets for Entrepreneurial Women at AllieBrown.com. Thank you.
It's incredible. No, it's wonderful. I'm eager to watch what you're going to be changing. I hope, let's exchange emails so you can keep me in the loop. And you have a new place to stay whenever you come to DC.
Thank you. I like it out here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Allie. I look forward to hearing you today. Thanks.